Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while, but I'm done with university for the summer and can upload a bit more frequently. You may already know that there's been a new update, and I'm going to go over all the silent changes that you may not have noticed in this update. So we'll get right into the video. So they added a bunch of map changes, and you can explore most of these for yourself, but I'm going to go over most of the important ones that you probably didn't notice yourself. One very important one is the prison. For the prison, you have to get out using either a boat or a hyperglider because there's no real way to get out of here besides these methods, so you can't even drive a car out of here unless you want to go through the water. I think that's a bad change and that there should be a bridge, but it is what it is now. One thing you may notice when you're escaping prison is that you stay on the prisoners team even if you exit the actual prison grounds. You have to actually go a really good distance away before you're able to spawn vehicles. Like even right here, I'm not able to spawn vehicles because I'm still a prisoner. Once I get a little further away, then I'll be able to spawn vehicles and get sent to criminals team. So you really have to get some good distance or take one of those vehicles over there, which makes it much harder for prisoners. I just want to take a moment to say that the heist revamps in the bank and the casino are absolutely amazing, and I'm all for this. It looks great, and the FPS is actually pretty nice down here. The map change I think is good overall, but there are some major bugs that are still around. One of these is the presence of black holes. There are no ways to get out of these. As you can see, he just fell in and he is nowhere to be found, and we're actually going to go down ourselves. In we go. Now we're going to go over some of the additions that came with the update. One of these additions was that helicopters can now get nitrous if they stay at a gas station. Unfortunately, you can't do anything with the nitrous. When I'm pressing control, nothing happens, but it's still pretty funny to have a helicopter with nitrous. In this new update, police will drop specific items when they die, but police can also drop tasers when they die. The chances are low, but it is still very possible to get a taser. Also, the tasers do work. As you can see, you can tase people very easily, and this is going to be very OP as a crim because you can use this anytime you want. Also, the taser is going to have a lot of camping potential because you can use these tasers on people even if they're in God mode. The deployable shield that they added is going to absolutely change the meta of combat. You can actually corner clip through the shield and shoot through it, and they won't be able to hit you at all. So this is going to be very OP. One great vehicle that you can place a deployable shield on is actually the Terminator. When you place it on the Terminator, then it'll stick to the turret. You just have to get the placement right, and then you will have something protecting your head, and no one will be able to shoot you back when you shoot at them. Now we're going to talk about the changes that happened in the new update. One of the changes was that the bank now opens and closes much quicker, meaning that you'll be able to do more and more bank heists than ever. Another change that they made was with the gas station. Now with the gas station, you don't get your nitro instantly, you just have to wait a little bit more. Some great things that they actually did was that they fixed the Knight Rider boost. There is something that you're going to notice once you get on a hyperglider. The first thing you're going to notice is that the boost looks very glitchy, and next you're going to notice that you start off with almost no boost, and that's because in this recent update they made it so that all vehicles spawn with 0 boost, and that applies to every vehicle, even the Edge Runner or all the cars. As you can see, I have 0 boost, and that means you're going to have to wait a bit for it to regen before you can actually boost anywhere. But the worst part is you can't even tell how much boost you have because they messed it up so that you can't see when your boost is regenerating. One interesting thing that they made with the weapons change is that they added in an entirely new class of weapons. You may know that there's already going to be a primaries class, and that's like rifles, snipers, or ARs. There's also another class that's pistols. You can just grab one of these. You also have the shotguns class, the melees class, and then you have the explosives class, such as the grenades over here. But they actually added in a new class recently, and that's the heavy weapons class, and that's going to be either the Stinger or the RPG, and I think also the minigun as well. you can see I can grab the RPG in addition to a primary. So that means I can grab the RPG and the G36, making an extremely OP combo right here. I can also get the Stinger so that I can destroy any vehicle I want as well. One thing that you can do now that you could do in Chapter 1 is actually that you can tase people out of vehicles. As you can see, I tased him right out of this vehicle. In this most recent update, they actually nerfed the FAMAS again, as if they couldn't nerf it anymore. It now fires a lot slower than before. I believe it does 14 damage right now, and the fire rate is so slow that it's basically useless in combat. You're going to want to stick with the G36, which surprisingly they chose not to nerf. That's the one gun that they actually should have nerfed. They also nerfed the M1014. It does 52 damage. The drop-off range starts at around right here. You can see I do 52 here. I can do 52 up close, but anywhere beyond about this range, it's going to start doing less damage, but it's still going to be the meta. The meta is currently G36 and the M1014. One thing that you may have seen in the changelog is that they nerfed the A10. You may remember that the A10 can do up to 1800 damage in one burst. As you can see right here, I barely did around 300 damage to him, so the cannon has been heavily nerfed. As you can see, there are a lot less explosions than before, but they do the same amount of damage. Also, when I try to drop a bomb, it's only going to drop one bomb, and this bomb isn't even powerful or anything. It takes forever to recharge, and it does only 10 damage. One thing that they added in this update is now you can see the arc trajectory of your grenades. You can now predict where it lands with pretty good accuracy. With this new update came more red crate drop spawn locations. They also removed quite a few because of the map changes. I'm going to find out where all of them are and probably post about them later. One thing that you may notice while you're robbing Pyramid is that if you try to heist warp out of it, it's actually not going to work. As you can see, I clicked the heist warp button, but I'm still stuck in here. So just don't heist warp in Pyramid. One of the things that they removed was the downing system. The downing system was actually really annoying, and I didn't like having to kill people with about 3 seconds of invulnerability frames and 100 extra HP. So they went ahead and actually just removed it completely, and I think that this was an extremely good update. No one liked the downing system. Now I get that Casino has a really good new layout and I absolutely like it, but one of the things that they removed is actually the slot machines. You can no longer do the slot machines spins anymore, although you can grab a few items that are just lying around for a little bit of money. But I did prefer the slot machines where you could actually get a ton of money. One thing that they removed was the negative damage glitch. And what the negative damage glitch was is that it allowed you to get pretty much infinite armor. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have anything that you would like to notify me of that I missed in this video, then go ahead and leave it in the comments. I suggest you join my Discord. It's extremely fun there and the chat's always active. But other than that, have a nice day. I'll see you guys later.
Oh no, wait, I'm gonna see the vehicle spamming glitch still around. Or it doesn't last long. You know, if the third person add. Oh, let's see. Oh, didn't make.